Ooh, a sticker. Look at that. Yeah. Stickers at the bottom of the box. Oh, and here you go. Here's write your mileage down whenever you check your oil separator. That's what these are for, that I'm not going to use. So we'll just throw those back in the box. But this sticker, put this on my toolbox. This makes it all worth it. All right, YouTubers, welcome back. My name's Dave, like always, and you found do it yourself, do it right. And YouTubers like Gearhead Mechanics, I made a thing on a couple videos ago saying that if you subscribe and you put it down in the block that you subscribe, I was going to give you a shout out. And well, Gearhead Mechanics, he did. He's a subscriber. Thanks a lot. So, being that he's a subscriber, he should know that, I got my Ford hat on. I got the Mustang all, tucked away behind me. And I have the very last piece of the Mustang puzzle on the hood. And if you guys have been following along with the Mustang, you'll know that I'm trying to keep it fairly stock, but do some, nice upgrades. So that's what we're going to do today. Got to move the bikes out of the way so I can get to the hood latch to open up the hood, because that little part goes under the hood. Five of you are probably wondering what's in the box, and that's because you don't follow the channel, and that's fine. And so what's in the box is a J and L oil separator. And you're probably wondering, why are you gonna put an oil separator on there? Well, because it's supposed to help out the engine. It's supposed to catch the oil that's going back through your intake system, catches it in this here little catch can, and doesn't allow it to go back through your engine. It's supposed to, your engine's supposed to run cleaner, last longer, and for $135 if I can make my engine last longer, why the hell not? So got the engine pop. I got the hood pop. Let's get up underneath there. Right away, looking under the hood, I'm a little concerned. So the little separator, hooks to the other end of this here, and then hooks over here, and then the little can is supposed to sit like right over here. And you can see my concern. I got this Mishimoto coolant tank that I put on this summer. Link to that video around here, around my head somewhere. And it is, a little bit bulkier, so, takes up a little bit more space. So, we might have to do some rigmaroling. So first things first, got to take the old 5.0 cover off the top of the engine so we can get to this end of that tube. And let me tell you folks, this is supposed to be the easiest mod that you can do on your vehicle. Both ends of this oil separator here, just clips on. Clips on, clips off, clips off, clips on. So pretty simple little mod I'm doing here. So let's stop Phil farting around. So if you're one of them guys, that hasn't worked on any of your vehicles, or girls too, you just pop it up. That's all this thing does. It just pops up and squeezes out of the way. There's just these four little doodads right there. They just, as you saw, pop up. Now what we're after is this clip right here. this guy down inside of here, and this guy here. So they say you're just supposed to clip it, you know, pull it up. We'll see how this clip works. I've never worked, or I've never used any of these clips on a Ford. And, you know, of course, it's not as easy as I thought. Maybe if I take a gander at this one first to see how it works. Yep, just as I thought. Alright, so if you take this and you look at this little guy here, this little clippy here, it just pushes that way and allows you to pull it off. So yeah, my hands are a little chilly because it's, you know, well, it's a nice day today, so it's like 40 degrees in February. Can't really complain about the weather, but my hands are a little cold, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab a little flat tip to pop those loose. Flat tip acquired. And I'm just gonna get down inside of here and pull it. Oh yeah, there she goes. She popped, and then she pops right. She pops right off. And let me get you in here so you can see exactly where it is. All right, so going in straight from the outside of the engine, you got your intake, you know, your intake here, your throttle body here, and then this little guy, just the tube, just goes down on there like that. And then you can see this little, you know, little tab. You pull her back and you pull her off. And then the other end is right over here. Same kind of ordeal. You just pull the tab. Well, I got that one with my finger. And you pull it off. And, you know, there might be oil in it. I haven't ran the car in a bit, so, you know, there's no oil really through it right now. She's been in hibernation, so I'm going to get the old separator and get ready to, you know, put her in there. From there to there. Yeah, I don't know if you're like me, but you know, I keep all my OEM parts that I take off. Call me a hoarder, call me a collector, call me whatever you like. A couple things I want to show you, you know, on this before I actually put her into the car is, you know, some of these, you know, mount in other places, but it's harder to get to. So for me, you know, because I'm lazy and I'm cheap, I guess, because these are cheaper than the other ones. I went with this one because, you know, it's black for one, you know, blends in. Two, you know, this, you know, the can, the cup, whatever you want to call it. So, you know, nice and big, screws on, pretty easy. It's got good reviews, you know, can't really complain. It's got a nice little knurled edge on the bottom, so you can get your meat grips in there, your meat hooks, whatever you want to call them. Your hands is what I'm saying. And you know, the threads are nice and big, so you can't cross thread. If you cross thread this, there's, you know, you have issues, probably physical issues, maybe mental issues as well, but nonetheless, you have issues. There is also, you want to check, you want to look, I've already looked at this one. There is a nice big O-ring that goes around the end, there it goes around here to make a nice good seal. So, you know, they say to check it, open it, you know, take it off, dump it out every month or so. We'll see how much it actually collects and how often I have to dump it. It is kind of foolproof, you know, for those of us that are fools. This end says to the intake, and you can see it. It says to the intake, and the other end doesn't say anything. So you know this goes to the intake because it says it right there. Maybe if you can see it. So, and then if you know, you look at it, it's pretty self-explanatory. You're not going to put it upside down, so it's not going to be pretty self-explanatory. Now, me with this chunky Michimoto tank, I'm actually going to go underneath my my tube here, just so it'll sit down in there better. So you just fish it in and hook it up. And to hook it up, you just push it down. Clicks in. Oh, I was just talking and probably you didn't hear the click, but it just clicks in. That's all there is to it. I'll be quiet so maybe you can hear this one. And you hear the snap. Pretty doggone easy. Probably the the easiest modification that you're gonna do on your car. Really, you don't even really need any tools. If it wasn't so chilly, I wouldn't have needed a tool to pop it off. I wouldn't have needed my flat tip, but it is what it is. So let me show you the final product. The big reveal. There it is. You know, it's tucked down in here. That's the way, it's the way it's supposed to be, subdued. It's not supposed to be a, wow, look at me, I'm an oil separator. It's what it is, just what it does, It's just a, quiet little guy that does his job, trying to keep your intake clean, get the oil out of it, keep your engine running good, keep it running clean. And that's it. So, if you guys are liking this kind of content, give me a thumbs up, like, tag, share, follow, subscribe. Like I said earlier, if you subscribe and you put a note in the block below in the comments and say you subscribe, and in the next video I will do the same. I'll give you a little shout out just like I did to Gearhead Mechanics, because I'm a man of my word. So like, tag, share, follow, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and like always, till next time, thanks a lot. Dust and debris everywhere, but it's not warm enough yet, old girl. We'll get you cleaned up, maybe even some paint correction this spring. That would be nice. Get some old paint correction done. It's too nice of a day to go back inside.